AlphaGo was the sensational breakthrough in the field of artificial intelligence. Mm, But now, after that, Alpha Zero did made some difference. Mm, So generally, it was a system that was made by Google Deepmind, mm, where it has taught itself how to play, um, how to make strategies of those games like chess, shogi, and go. Uh, Keeping the very technical things aside, Alpha Zero learns quickly to become the strongest player uh, without any kind of inbuilt domain knowledge. Just we need to give the basic rules of that particular game, and it starts playing on its own. So, mm, yes, it was it has, it can make very creative moves, unlike the traditional game engines, which did impress the international masters. Yeah, the traditional chess engines like Stockfish and Deep Blue, uh, which were made with thousands of rules and strategies by the experts. So AlphaZero replaced all these handwritten rules with a deep neural network. Yeah, with a deep neural network. So generally, it outperformed Stockfish in 4 hours, uh, outperformed Elmo in 2 hours, and it outperformed AlphaGo, the game which AlphaGo that beat the legendary player Lee Sedol in 2016 after 30 hours. So it used the technique, a process of trial and error. It's called reinforcement learning. It's one of the machine learning technique. Uh, but here, the kind of hardware used, I mean, it used NVIDIA GPUs. Sorry. It used TPUs of Google, which were similar to the inference speed of what NVIDIA Titan GPU does. We get to see that it did defeated the world champion of, world champion Stockfish, 2017 CSA world champion version of Elmo, and the big breakthrough AlphaGo. It did defeated that version also. Yes, we get to see the performance of Alpha Zero with other traditional engines and AlphaGo. What it does is generally independently discover strategies during its self play by training and opening by training. During self play trainings such as openings, how to make sure the material is in safe. Safety of the material, etc. The essential, important, what do we say, move in here is it has given the very less value to the material, and it was also ready to sacrifice the powerful pieces for the gains in long term. Yeah, but generally, when the traditional engines are faced with tough positions like which are difficult to calculate, uh, this Alpha Zero performed better at those places, at those positions. I mean, ultimately, this ability has been analyzed by the experts. I mean, whatever the moves uh, Alpha Zero made by playing with different players, top players, those moves were analyzed and shared in a book called Game Changer. Um, we get to see a lot of different moves in that book. Ultimately, this was one of the biggest breakthrough um, in the field of artificial intelligence. It is considered as the biggest breakthrough. So finally, goal of Google DeepMind remains same, that they are going to create general purpose learning systems. Uh, One day, I mean, those kind of generalized systems will help in finding solutions, discovering new things, help in solving complex scientific problems. Yeah, Alpha Zero was the biggest, considered as the biggest breakthrough.